Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Review. So, today we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015 Warrior Class Autobots Blastwave. No, not Bludgeon, Blastwave. So, let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for this figure. So, let's get it on, man. Let's go! And here is Blastwave fully transformed into his tank mode, and this figure is actually a heavy retool of the Robots in Disguise Warrior Class Megatronus. So yeah, it's pretty cool that they actually remolded the whole turret section. They remolded this part and they remolded this section right here, but other than that, the treads seem to be the same with Megatronus. But once we get Megatronus in for comparison, then I'm gonna show you where the different things and the similar things that this guy has with him. So yeah, pretty cool. But yeah, it's a nice looking tank mode, I will say. Really cool tank mode. Got a nice a lot of silver paint with some yellows on the double barrels right here for the cannons. Yeah, pretty cool. And got the Autobot symbol, the scanning badge. If you still have the game, go ahead. You can free scan on my screen. Go ahead. Do it now. But anyway, but got some reds going on here, got some blues, and it's quite funny that his hands are just right there, like that's, you know, hey. So hey, that's pretty funny. You got the got some yellow on these eyes or something. Got some green right here as well. Got some nice silver on his this basically is robot mode feet, but hey, got some green rolling wheels, so he can. He doesn't really roll smoothly on smooth surfaces. He more slides than rolls, but hey, it is what it is. It's okay. But anyway, so let's bring in a couple of size comparisons. Here is Blastwave compared with his wave mate Stormshot, and with the Warrior Class Lord the Megatronus. And you can see where they remolded, you know, where the retooled parts on Blastoff are. You can see this section right here is really different. The whole turret section is different. The front part is different, but other than that, the treads are pretty much the same thing. But yeah, they really remolded this off the wazoo because they want to, you know, bring out a new character, not just straight repaint Megatronus and make it Blastwave. They remolded like almost everything right here to make it a different character. So yeah, pretty cool. So it's like while you are essentially holding the same toy, you're not holding the same toy at the same time. So that's pretty cool. I like when Hasbro do the extensive remolds. I think they did a great job with Blastwave right here. So no, not Bludgeon. I know what you're thinking. It's not Bludgeon. It's Blastwave. Anyway, so that is pretty much it for the Ultimate comparisons. Now, of course, Blastwave comes with an accessory, comes with a sword that looks like a katana. I mean, this is meant to be Bludgeon, but no, this is Blastwave. So yeah, he comes with a nice sword, got the green handle, got the silver blade, which is pretty cool. So you can store these in however way you want. You can actually plug this into his hand if you want to store. Hey, that's ridiculous. And you can use this port right here as well, but that's mainly for the minicon, the weaponizer minicons, which I do have some right now, but I will review each of the minicons individually. So anyway, so we got this port right here, and this the back of his head. You can actually plug this on right here, and yeah, you can have the silver blade just pointing it out, so you can it's more matching. So that's pretty cool. That you can actually store the weapon on the back of his head, like using that port right there. So that's pretty cool. So I think. Oh wait, I didn't talk about articulation in the tank mode. So you can actually rotate the turret around if you really want to. And these cannons are on this hinge. Can actually move up, can move down a little bit. Got a little rotation right here, and you can actually unplug this. I mean, this can actually unplug and make it a handheld weapon if you want to. It's meant to be there, right there. So, but anyway, so now let us transform Blastwave into his robot mode. So the first thing you want to do is you want to untab this section right here and just bring this down. Just tab this in, bring down the knee pad, and there you have one leg all done. So the same thing on the other side. Just bring all this down, tap this in, bring down the knee pad, untap all this, bring this down, untap all this, bring this down, and there you have the legs all done and ready. So let me zoom out a little bit more so you can see what I am doing. So just want to split the arms right here, just split them I say. So just split them and just bring down the shoulder pads by 2 clicks and just bring the arm down, rotate them down so the elbows are oriented properly, and there we go. So just bring this out, bring down 2 clicks, and there we go. And just bring the arm down, rotate it around, and there you have the arms all done and ready. So this cannon section right here, just bring this up on this hinge, and there you have that. Now just flip out his head, rotate it 180, and there you go, and just bring this up, tap it into place, and I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. Yes, we're done. So there you have Mr. Blastwave fully transformed into his robot mode. You can't really see the top of the cannon, so let me raise up the camera a little bit more. There we go. So there you have the full effect right there. So yeah, his robot mode actually looks pretty good. I do quite like the design of Blastwave right here, and I like the remolded parts on Blastwave. And then yeah, he's heavily remolded, really cool. So he doesn't share a lot with Megatronus except the leg section right here. But hey, and the thighs and the you know, these 4 arms right here. But hey, other than that, it's a different toy. It's a different kind of mold I'm having here. So that's pretty cool. So let's get in closer so we can take a look at that mean looking head sculpt. Yeah, that looks quite evil even though he's an Autobot. He has red eyes, white for the face sculpt, but yeah, it looks like Bludgeon because it's meant to be Bludgeon, but it's Blastwave. I can live with that. Yeah, he's a pretty cool character. He did appear on the show in one episode in the Combiner 4 season, so that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, that body for Blastwave was just a straight repaint with a new chest, a new head. Yeah, but this one is heavily remolded, like different arms, like different chest, different, you know, different kneecaps and everything, different head, you know, different crotch as well. But yeah, pretty cool design, I will say. Nice, nice yellow paint on these eyes, on the skull chest. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, really nicely done. I do like how they actually use the black paint on these faux treads. So that's pretty cool. I do quite like that. That means the treads were supposed to become the arms, but hey, the treads are down here for the legs. But yeah, it's pretty cool that they actually painted this black. So, but yeah, really nicely done. So the articulation, the head is on a swivel. It can actually rotate a full 360. The shoulders can rotate a full 360. You can move in and out. You can actually move the shoulders down just like Megatronus if you want to. You do have a bicep swivel. You do have an elbow joint about 90 degrees of bend. No wrist swivel, unfortunately. He has a waist swivel as well, so that's pretty cool. The legs are on the ball joint, can move up that far, can move back only that far, and you can do the full splits, pretty cool. You got a little bit of rotation at the hip. You do have thigh swivel. You do have a knee joint over 90 degrees of bend. There we go, and that's pretty much it. No ankle tilt, but for this figure, I can forgive it. I can forgive it without the ankle tilt. I'm fine without it. So, but yeah, pretty cool. He's actually pretty poseable all around. So, speaking of this this cannon section, you can actually unplug this, bring down the handle, and just plug this into his hand, which can be quite hard to do. So I'm just gonna plug it like that because I don't want to break the post. So you can actually, you know, have him hold this double-barreled gun if you want to. But me personally, I just leave it plugged in to the back, like so. So yeah, that's what I do. So anyway, put this back, and there we go. Let's put this up. There we go. So for his weapon, I'm just gonna give him his sword. There we go. Just give him his sword because he is a warrior and he needs a sword. So yeah, you can actually take this sword and plug it to the sides right here if you want to. So that's a thing you can do. So now let us bring in a couple of size comparisons. Here is Blastwave compared with his wave mate, Stormshot, and with his mold mate, the mighty Lord Megatronus. So yeah, you can see what I'm talking about right here. He has different kneecaps, he has different crotch, different chest, different head, different shoulders, different forearms, and that is pretty cool. But the upper arms, these sections right here, they're the same. The thighs are the same. Most of the legs are the same, but other than that, everything is remolded. Wow, pretty cool. So yeah, the backpack is also remolded. The backpack is very different. He has different butts, different butt junk. So yeah, he has a drill thing butt junk, and he has a skull butt junk. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I do like how Hasbro, you know, actually took their time and remolded Megatronus heavily into Blastwave, so it's not a straight repaint. So yeah, again, as I said earlier, while you're essentially holding the same toy, you're not holding the same toy at the same time, because if you look at these two characters, you look at these two figures, they're so different, you know, very distinct. So pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I like about Hasbro. When they do the heavy remolds, I think they did a great job with that. So, and in my opinion, they did a great job with Blastwave. They really did. So, but yeah. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for the robot mode comparisons. Alright, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Robots in Disguise Combiner Force Warrior Class Blastwave. And yeah, really cool figure in my opinion. The articulation is pretty decent. Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, he's missing wrist swivels and ankle tilts, but who cares about ankle tilts on this figure? This figure I can forgive, you know. His legs are meant to be molded in a natural A stand, so that I can forgive. So I don't care about ankle tilts on this figure. Other than that, yeah, really fully articulated, you know, nice blah 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 blah. My tongue stopped working. Yeah, very fully articulated, and yeah, nice and posable as well. So yeah, the design, I love the design for Blastwave. It looks pretty cool. It looks very menacing, having that bludgeon face sculpt, because this is meant to be bludgeon, but this is Blastwave. It's Autobot Blastwave. So, and speaking of bludgeon, I actually do have him. So if you want a sneak peek of this guy, so there you go. So get out of your bludgeon. Not talking about you. But anyway, so yeah, considering that this is a heavy remold of Megatronus, I think Hasbro did a great job with this figure, because you can see they remolded the shoulders, remolded the forearms, remolded the kneecaps, remolded the chest, head, crotch, butt, backpack, everything. That's pretty cool, man. I love that. Really cool. Yeah, when they do the heavy remolds, I think Hasbro did a great job with these heavy remolds. For example, Blastwave, they really did a great job. They did a great job, an amazing job. So yeah, and the transformation is nice and smooth. So overall, an enjoyable figure. The paint is there, you know, the paint is there. So I'm not complaining about the paint anymore for this figure. So I'm fine, you know, with the paint, you know, as it is. So yeah, I don't think he needs more paint here and there. But hey, to each his own. So anyway, so yeah, each mode looks pretty good. The robot mode looks really good. The tank mode looks really good. So overall, I'm going to give Blastwave a good 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, 9.5 out of 10. So nearly perfect. But yeah, nearly perfect. That 0.5, maybe, you know, try to spruce up some details on the crotch section. But other than that, 9.5 out of 10. Really well done. So yeah. I think that's pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you know when my new videos are up and ready. And you can always check out my Robots in Disguise 2015 reviews playlist for any videos you may have missed. So I'll post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And for your other Transformers needs, I will post a link to that to the website called BigBadToyStore.com for any availability for other figures like Kingdom, Siege, Studio Series, and Cyberverse or Earthrise, whatever you want to get. So I'll post a link to that website in the description down below as well. So, and I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Robots in Disguise Warrior Class Blastwave, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out.